Alright, what's up guys? My name is Alex, the Beard King Picker. If you're new here to the channel, I specialize in selling used books on eBay and Amazon. Today we're going to be pulling some orders. Just finished listing a box of books to Amazon, just waiting for that to process. I'll show you what books are going out for that first, and then we're going to get into pulling some books on eBay. And we have a lot of Easton Press leather-bound books going out today, so we're going to talk about that. Alright, all these books right here is what's going out for Amazon. It is 30 books. I already scanned them into my listing program, just waiting for Amazon to process them, and then we're going to fill them up in this box over here. Alright, here's my listing program right here. I use GoToLister. The buy cost is around $30. These are all thrifted books, and potential profit on these books is $386.60. So once those finish processing, I'll print the labels, slap them on all these books, throw them in the box, weigh that, and get that out. But that process can take up to an hour, so we're going to be pulling some eBay orders while we're waiting for those Amazon books to process. I want to show you guys what I did pick up. All these Easton Press books right here. I had about 30 of them. I got these at a library sale. We could see a lot of them have already sold. I think 5 of them got today. Always keep an eye out for Easton Press books. Leather bound books, very, very nice. Those gold pages. There's that logo you want to look out for right there on the Easton Press books. These ones are almost in brand new condition. They always sell for decent money. This one right here, D-Day, this is listed I think around $89. Already sold a few up to $60. Just listed the Holy Bible. I did find sold comps on this up to $300, and average I would say around $200 for the Easton Press Bible for this edition. I listed this one at $249. Those were really great find at a library sale. Right when we walked in the door, all the other booksellers, everyone saw the Easton Press and we all ran over there and started grabbing them. I was actually trying to be a nice guy and I didn't grab all of them and handed a few to some other people, but I still got a lot of them, and they were only $2 each, so not bad price for a leather-bound book. I'll show you guys a few that I've already shipped off that just sold. Here's an Easton Press. Walden is the name of the book. This sold for $29.99 a couple days ago on eBay. Already shipped that guy off. Here's another one. Look at that cover. Pretty cool cover. This one is Easton Press 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Collector's Edition, sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Those I already shipped off, but let's get into the orders that haven't shipped off yet, so I'm going to start pulling some of those orders. Okay, so we have 15 orders as of right now. That's for Saturday and Sunday. One of those orders is 4 books, so we have 18 orders actually going out. All books, I believe, except one item. Every once in a while, you'll see me pull something that's not a book, but mostly stick to books nowadays. As of right now, I was filming this, it is $240 on Sunday, hopefully some more sales. So we're sitting at right now $675.30 on eBay. Check the numbers for the weekend on Amazon. $100 right now for 2 days on Amazon. Definitely need to get these sent in. I kind of slowed down on Amazon a little bit. I have like 2 or 3 boxes of eBay books, so I'm good on eBay books. I need to get some more for Amazon though. But let's pull some orders for eBay. Show you guys what sold and how much it sold for. Alright, the first order I'm looking for is a hardback comic book. This is from the 127 big comic book buyout that I did. Great deal, made tons of money off this. I think in the last video I might have showed the Zelda book that I sold for $107 from the sale. I paid $250 for all of these books. I'm looking for a Spider-Man book right now. Alright, we got it. Marvel Spider-Man Green Goblin on the cover. Very cool looking book. This one sold for $24.99 plus shipping. I had $1.95 that I paid for each book on this deal. These are in really, really good condition too. That's the first sale right there, $24.99. If you guys are new here, or you actually been here for a while, you realize I finally changed my whole inventory system around. Used to be little number tabs, but it's just by shelves now, and bookshelves, shelf numbers. So C1, primary language lesson, only sold for like $7.95 for this little book right here. A4, I recently redid this whole shelf here. I had books that were sitting in my store for about 2 years. I took off 64 books from the shelf, so these are mostly, except up here, All these are all newer books that I've been listing. A review on the new versions. This is a first edition from 1974. This sold for, what do we got on this? $27. Good shape for an older book. Revelations, next book. It's actually way down there. It's my Bible shelf where I keep all my Bibles. I'm gonna go grab that. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Alright, we got it right here. Only $10 on this guy. Revelations. This is a Bible commentary book. H4, which is actually the other room. Alright, this is rack H4. Started filling up all the bookshelves in that other room there, and I moved over to here. This shelf is all for live selling. Coming to, hopefully, the Crooked Spine on District and some Whatnot shows. Mostly all fantasy, horror, and sci-fi books. We're looking for a book on this shelf right now. Here it is. Crystal World. Right there. This looks like actually an old vintage sci-fi book. Ooh, interesting cover right there. This is the book club edition. This is from the 70s. Copyright 1966. Not a book from the 70s, from mid-60s. 1966. The Crystal World. Let me double check, make sure there's no other books that sold that are in here. Alright, we have this. We do have another book that's in here. It's an Abeka book. Right, actually, here. Right in the box down there. This is just an Abeka book. This one sold for $12.14. Always pick up all Abeka homeschooling books. Oh wait, we actually have a DVD that I just listed and it sold really quick, like in a day. I'm gonna put it right here. A7, yep, taken. Oh, tripping over boxes, guys. Tripping over the Abeka book, Abeka box there. Alright, taken, got this to sell on Amazon. Every time I scammed it on Amazon, it pulled up as a Christmas movie, so couldn't list it over there. This is Steven Spielberg Presents Taken. I think this was a made-for-TV miniseries. This sold for $15 over on eBay. We're going to pull some Easton Press books. I have one guy that ordered 4 of them, and then a separate order also with the Easton Press books. So we're looking for... Where are you at? I swear I saw you. Did I already pull these? I might have already pulled the books. I'm an idiot. I did already pull the books a couple days ago. They're right here, sitting on this other table. So, let's find the separate book that sold. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Just listed this book the other day. Here it is right here. Uncle Tom's Cabin. This sold for $22.49. I think I sent out a best offer on this one. We're going to set that with the other Easton Press books that I pulled the other day. Let me show you guys everything else that sold for Easton Press. Madame. Very nice cover on that one. This one sold for $17.99. Tom Jones sold again for $17.99. Check out this cover right here. Benjamin Franklin. Really cool. Sold for $26.99. Last up we have the Pilgrim's Progress. Sold this one a couple times. I came across this one a few times now. This one sold for $26.99 as well. What was the total on this guy's order here? $89.96 before shipping. He actually paid $126 for 4 Easton Press books. Shipping was $27.52. We're going to combine the shipping for them. He did reach out to me before. Said he wanted to buy a few Easton Press books. Would I combine the shipping? So I will refund him some of the money on the shipping there. Here's one thing I know, it's right behind me. That is not a book that sold this week or this weekend. Cool find here. Jim Beam 180th anniversary picture. Oh, I have the receipt inside here. $4.99 at my local Goodwill. I found this thing. Now, sold comps were all over the place on this guy, but I did manage to sell this. Sent out an offer for $47.99 and it sold. It is going to overseas. The United Kingdom. Guy did pay a lot to get this shipped over there, and he had a VAT fee from eBay that he had to pay. That was like another 12 or 20 bucks. I can't remember exactly. He paid like $74 for this thing. I'm gonna make $47 from it, plus a little bit off the shipping, hopefully. Really cool piece though. Jim Beam, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Love that thing. Now we're going to go to this shelf where I've been putting all my vintage paperbacks. Right here we have the Botchman books by Stephen King. This is a Signet first edition, sold for $80, and it's not even in the best shape, guys. But this book, keep an eye out for it if you ever come across it in really good shape. This is about $125, maybe $150 book. And I do have another one somewhere floating around that I need to list. It's actually in rougher condition. It's missing part of the corner of the cover, but I'll still probably list it for around $70. Okay, A2. This is probably an older book. Here it is right here. Pastoral Sketches, sold for $18. This is from 1897. Second edition. This is a Methodist book. Not in the best condition, but it's still in pretty good condition, considering that it's from 1897. Alright, here's another one. A3. 13 Steps to Mentalism. Check out the cover on this, guys. Thought this was a really cool book when I first found it. Took an offer on this one. Could have waited a little longer, maybe got more out of it, but I took an offer for $26.50. Really cool artwork on this book. So yeah, this is a magic book. I think this might be... I sold a Houdini book a long time ago, so this might be like the second magic book that I found and sold. It's pretty cool. Even though I don't really personally like magic. I don't like when I don't know what the heck's going on. I can't figure it out. Bugs me. But The Mentalist, 13 Steps to Mentalism. One final book that has sold. It's been slow today. I think we've only sold one thing so far today. Hopefully more sales come in before the day ends. B1 Jazz Age President. Very convenient right there on top. The Jazz Age President defending Warner G. Hardin. Not very impressive on the last sale of the video. Only $10.75. I'll start packing these up and hopefully more will come in. Still waiting on Amazon to process these freaking books. Their new listing, the way you have to list on Amazon in the last few months is kind of a pain in the butt. It's very slow. Should have been done by now. You used to be able to scan the label and get the barcode for Amazon right away, but now you have to wait for Amazon to process all the books and then you can get a label. And this processing takes over an hour. So it did go through, and here's the other problem with Amazon now. 9 of the books didn't go through, so we're only, now this box went from like 3 something to 189. No, 163 for one. That's ridiculous. One freaking box. Pulled out a lot of good books, it looks like. Yeah, pulled out a lot of good books, so the profit, man, and then I gotta pay for shipping. Not very happy, but it is what it is. Guess I'll just be listing more books on eBay since they've changed the way you list and they've been not allowing, I don't know, for some reason not taking all the books. I got a whole box of books that have been rejected by Amazon that I'm just gonna probably try to list one more time on Amazon. If they don't go through, I will just throw them up on eBay for a little less, but nothing you can do. Just keep going, just keep listing. As always, guys, keep on picking, keep on flipping. Beard King, out. Okay.